from, I guess, the end result last night, the way that you guys are playing from a defensive standpoint, your structure, the way that you've been playing all season long, is that still your takeaway that basically says, okay, not silver lining, but, something that...
Yeah, well, I think we definitely defended hard. We defended our asses off. Maybe a little too much defending for our liking. We spent a lot of time in our D zone. I'm not sure what the time of possession was, but it felt like we were defending a lot. So ideally, we're not defending that much, but the guys did a really good job for pretty much all that game of having our sorts right, having our reads right, and playing hard and making it really tough on those top end guys. They get, even strength, they get nothing. Obviously, Bucky was a big part of that, making some huge saves, but the guys defended really hard, and that's something that definitely we can take away. But we have to do obviously a better job of creating some offense and not playing as much defense. As much as it was good that we played that hard, it was quite taxing, and obviously a lot of guys played a lot of hard minutes against those top guys. So like you said, we can take it as a positive, but we want to definitely have the puck a lot more.
How much have you taken note of Connor Bedard and what he's been able to do since coming in the start of the season?
Outside of seeing them on the highlight reel a few times, not too much. Obviously, a ton of hype and well-deserving. He's a fantastic player already at such a young age. We'll definitely have to be aware when he's on the ice. He has a fantastic shot. Doesn't need much time to get it off. An amazing release. So, he's obviously done a good job there in Chicago and putting up some points and being a key figure of their offense. So definitely we'll have to key on him and be aware when he's on the ice.
At that level, is similar to him that you defend, like that you would game plan to defend against Bedard like you would somebody else in the league?
Well, the top shooters, a Matthews, an Ovechkin. I'm not gonna, I don't want to say he's at that level. Obviously, I don't want to put too much on the kid, but obviously he's a fantastic player with an amazing release and an amazing shot. So it's about being aware when he's on the ice. He gets to spots that are, some quiet spots on the ice where you can get that release off. So we definitely have to be cautious when he's on the ice and know where he is at all times and do a good job of taking away time and space.
Last night. Clearly the plan wasn't to sit back, and your first couple of shifts were actually pretty offensive in the third period there. So did they just lean on you? And we haven't seen a lot of that this year. If they did, what do you get better at? How do you address that kind of thing?
I mean, it's you're gonna get. I mean, it's Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. They're gonna have the puck more times than not. I think it's just the times when you can kind of grind them in the O zone, hold on to pucks, not give them any free offense, and making sure as D-men that we're good on our breakouts, we're getting the pucks to our forward, and we're doing a good job of getting it out of our zone and in deep. I think last game they sustained a lot of O-zone time because when they got shots, they were able to get the puck first. Our breakouts, we could have maybe been a little bit better, but at the end of the game, I mean, those guys are going to have the puck more times than we are. It's Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. So, that's what the game calls for. You sometimes have to just dig in and deal with it. But at the same time, there was things that we could have done a little better to probably hold on to the puck.
But to that point, you talked about wanting to have the puck more often, and obviously with players like that, they're going to get their chances. Your team, when it succeeded this year, a good offense has been a good defense. You guys possess the puck a lot. In those games where you can't possess it quite as much as you like, are there some survival tactics that you guys could tap into that maybe would have more success in games like that?
Well, I mean, you definitely don't want to go into a shell per se, but I think you just have to be comfortable, willing to play some more defense maybe than you usually are used to. Just being comfortable in those moments and being patient with it, not because you're playing a little bit of D zone more times than not. Maybe you're not trying to make an extra play and try to force things when it's not there. So sometimes the game's going to call for that. And you just have to dig in and deal with it and try to right the ship when you can.